So, time to do the brake fluid cleaning or flush. Take that off. I don't know if it's really that bad, but like I said, you know, when I buy new bikes, or new to me, I like to change everything just in case, even if it was changed I mean, prior to my purchase. I don't know if it was, but even if it was, it's better to do it so you feel safe. I'm gonna prepare the bike for any drips of brake fluid. This is a 2007 Goldwing. That brake fluid is nasty stuff, so you want to be prepared for any drips. Alright, my screwdriver from my Ring camera fits perfectly. I just want to check if the fluid is bad or not. And even if it's not, I'm still going to change it. Yeah, it doesn't look too fresh. It needs to be clear. So we will make it clear. In the meantime, I will put the cover back on it while I take apart everything else. That's enough. Now I'm gonna take out the front cover because the clutch cylinder is in there somewhere. Somewhere in there. So this plastic cover has to come off. I've never taken a Goldwing apart before, so I am learning as I go. What is holding it? Maybe nothing. Okay, a couple of clips. So it was not 4. Now we're at 6 Allens and 2 clips that's holding this bottom fairing or whatever it's called on. It's really nice when a bike has a center stand. Okay, so I gotta move this thing out of the way. So now, after we took off that fairing, we gotta take off or move this thing right here. And theoretically, the clutch cylinder should be back there. Where the hell is the clutch cylinder? Oh, okay, it's right there. I see it. Now we take a syringe, take a bottle, and we siphon out all that nasty brake fluid. You want to siphon it out, but not all the way, so it doesn't get quite to the bottom, because there's a little hole at the bottom. If you siphon all of it out, you might get air in there, and air in your brake system is not good. Now you want to take a brand new bottle of brake fluid, not an open one, because brake fluid attracts, it like sucks up air and moisture or something of that nature, and you don't want that in your system. This thing has 38,000 miles. I'm sure they've done it at least once. Okay. So you have to keep refilling it so it doesn't go down. I had to actually suck out, it looked like a lot of like nasty like snot on the bottom of that, so I had to suck that out. This hasn't been changed probably ever. It was really disgusting stuff in there that I had to get out, and then I had to refill it a few times, and now putting it back together, it seems to be bled pretty good. Hopefully I didn't suck any of that snot up in the system itself. It doesn't seem like it, because the fluid is coming out really clear on the other end. So it seems to be okay. Alright guys, that bracket that I took off that was holding this, try not to take it off, because it is a pain in the ass to get back on. Almost impossible. Just a recommendation. So now I'm going to start doing the brakes. The procedure is the same as the previous video about the clutch bleed. You take this off, examine it. That thing had a lot of slime in it. We'll see if this one is cleaner. It looks cleaner through the window, but hey, you never know. You gotta get that slime out of there with a syringe. Now there is a sequence to it, and that's the sequence right there. So first I'm gonna do, using the front brake lever, do the front right caliper upper bleeder nipple. Okay, so I did the front. I did the right caliper upper bleed nipple. Now I'm going to do, using the front brake lever, front left caliper lower nipple. Let's do that one. Okay, number 3, using the rear brake pedal. Front left caliper upper bleed nipple. Okay.
Number 4, using the rear brake pedal. Front right caliper lower bleed nipple.
Okay.
Using the rear brake pedal, rear caliper lower bleed nipple.
Rear, скажи rear.
Rear caliper
Это какой?
lower
5?
bleed nipple.
Using the rear brake pedal, do the rear caliper lower bleed nipple. Okay.
6, using the rear brake pedal, anti-dive plunger.
Okay.
7, using the rear brake pedal, rear caliper upper bleed nipple.